Hey, it's Biddy Penny. Welcome to my channel. Well, well. Hey, here we are. Um, I'm a little late. I was hoping to be here by 9:30, but I'm here now and we're gonna play and have some fun. I have been delaying because I don't really know what I want to work on. Um, So you guys are going to have to help me pick a project to work on. So let's get into it. I'm going to share what just landed on my desk overnight, which is a stamp set from Mindless Crafting. It's a huge one. It's a 6x8, and they just started a monthly subscription, a monthly stamp club, and this is the first one, the founder set, the inaugural, I can't remember what they called it, set, but it's called Funky Doodle. And I'm just kind of cleaning up some of my scraps. I think we might, whatever we work on, I probably need to use some scraps. I'm just saying. So, yeah. This landed on my desk. I kind of want to make some masculine birthday cards. I had talked about this. It was one of my goals for this month, to make some cards for the guys. We have a bunch of birthdays coming up in October, November, and I seem to always have to make the card like right before, and I kind of want to get a jump on that. So, I'm toying with that idea, and this set would be perfect for that. Super cool. I can't wait to ink it up. I like all of it, and I think all of it's really fun. And if you want to see more inspiration using it, you'll see Tracy used it yesterday in their live over at Mindless Crafting. So I think you can, there's like a window to get in the club before they kind of sold out the first month and filled up the spaces. This is what we worked on yesterday. This morning before I jumped on, I saw that people were, because the first video was deleted, they missed how we did the binding. So I was going to show that real quick this morning as well. I think we'll hang out for about an hour and a half. And then I have a lunch date with my mom. I'm going out to take her to lunch, her to take me to lunch. We're taking each other to lunch. That's all I know. She's getting ready to head out of town. And so we're going to lunch, birthday lunch. Her birthday's tomorrow, mine's today. So it's birthday lunch. All right, so just putting my Tim Holtz stamp back together. I am ready to play. Let's play. I'm just trying to sort some things a little bit as I sit here. Let me greet everyone who's hanging out. Get that going. Isn't this card amazing? This is a thank you card from Tracy and Bill. Thank you for joining the Mindless Crafting Stamp of the Month Club. Of course. I love Tracy and Bill and Mindless Crafting. If you haven't checked them out, I definitely recommend it. Okay. So let's just get to crafting, shall we? I'm kind of looking off to the side to acclimate myself with everything that's on my desk. Quite the piles, I have to say. My video, I'm still having a hard time connecting it, so that's why I haven't said hello yet. I see 30 of you are here, but I can't see you yet because for some reason it's not opening for me. Okay, got in. Yay, now I'll get to say hello to all of you. All right, so we'll just kind of just I'm just going to make. I'm just going to make things, and that's what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm making. I tried to think about it. I tried to plan for it, and nothing really popped out at me. So, well, thanks for all the birthday wishes. Thank you. Hi, Miss Gloria and Cheryl and Deidre's here and Jennifer. Yay, lurking and working. No worries, Jennifer. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Thanks so much, Sharon. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Debbie Trapp. Megan Close, catching another live. Yay, it's so good to see you. Hi, good to see you all. Dawn's here. Clint. Hi, Clint. Hi, Amy. Thank you. Hi, Lana. Good to see you. Hi, Deborah. Thank you. All these sweet birthday wishes. Thank you. Hi, Carmen. Oh, my Carmen is at school today. I officially have a high schooler and a middle schooler. Somebody pinched me. Time flies way too fast. I know I still talk about them like they're babies because they'll always be my babies, but they are getting bigger. Hey, Flo. Good to see you. I was lurking over on just for the last like 20-30 minutes over on oh gosh, Dee Dee Willingham's channel. I guess I could take my sunglasses off. Those were on my head from getting the kids to school today. It's been one of those mornings, you know, where the sunglasses just still end up on top of your head. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Karen. Hi, Sella. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. I was super excited. I'm not going to lie that I get to hang out with so many friends on my birthday. This is my birthday party, by the way. So welcome. Hi, Larry. How are you doing? Thank you. Hi, Kat. Hey, Jackie. Hi, Marion. Good to see you all. And Cheryl. Oh, good to see you all. Let's make something. I wanted to just see everybody first. I had to clear a path. Larry knows. I had to clear a path today to get to a few things. I have not collaged since July. So I think we could do collage with these, and that would be interesting. I'm also going to grab some stencils because that makes everything more fun. I want to make some funky, fun, mixed media birthday cards for the dudes. So I'm going to look through here and see what strikes my fancy. I kind of want funny people. I like this guy a lot. He's not funny necessarily, but he's just got a lot going on and I like it. Yeah, so let me just flip through here. Let's just look in here. Oh, glad the bird's checking in. So it tells me, dang, it's already 10 o'clock. This is usually 5, 6 when I hear that bird for the first time. Some roosters. This book doesn't really have funny. I think this book has more funny. This is more, I think of this one as period pieces more than anything, and smaller scale. Sorry. I just thought of a funny birthday card that I want to collage, but I don't have the images. I want to use the Australian break dancer, an image of her, a meme of her. for my husband for his birthday card. I'll have to get that together later. For now, let's look at this one. This definitely has some more funny people. When I was over on Dee Dee's channel, she was working with a vacuum salesman making a cool collage. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'll play with some collage. I haven't collaged since July. But maybe we won't. Nothing here is really calling to me. I think what I'll do is I'll first create a background. I'll work with the patterns and stuff, and then I'll see if anything then kind of calls to me. So far, it's coming up empty. I'm coming up empty-handed here so far. Yeah, none of this is really doing it for me. So I'm going to put these away. I am loving my rolly cart because I can move it out of my way. It's not stationary. So since I want to do mixed media, let's get out some watercolor paper. This is not the one that I typically use, and I don't actually really want to use it, but it's okay. Not because I don't like the brand or anything, it's the size. So it's 11 by 15. I have to think of the way to get the most out of it. I can actually get 4 5 by 7s from it because it's 11 by 15. So if I play my cards right, I can get 4 5 by 7 panels. That's pretty cool. Let's do that. Give me a minute to think about it so I don't mess it up. So it's 11 this way. And I'm talking 5 by 7 fronts, not bases. So I need to cut, oh boy, this is hard to cut. Okay, I need to cut it this way first. So I'm gonna cut this down to 7. I typically like to have a border, but that's okay. I can always trim it down later and get a border. So there's my 7. Cut these down to 5. Well, this is pretty cool to be able to get 4 5 by 7 card fronts from one sheet. Well, that's a first. So that's kind of exciting. I just like to get the most of my paper. I can't help it. I try to maximize my paper. So there we go. We did it. We got 4 5 by 7 card fronts. So we can definitely make some mixed media with that. I wish I had some Godzilla printed. I think I might have a little Godzilla. Let me see. I need some King Kong. Not there. Still looking. Man, I sure do have some awesome printables, though, I have to say. Gosh, I know he's in here somewhere. There he is. Could make some Godzilla cards. Wish I had King Kong. I need some nice gorilla stamps. I like gorillas. No. We might make a Godzilla card. We can at least make 1 or 3. Always having to tighten these. I don't know where my other ones, my new favorite ones, aren't in here. I do have a video that got transferred onto a thumb drive. That was Debbie's idea. And now I need to transfer it back so I can edit and upload it, where I made 4 Godzilla mixed media cards. So this is kind of a repeat for me, but a first time for you. All right. They're sized perfectly for a 5x7 card. So it looks like I'm going to make 3 Godzilla. This is so me. I always am like, just naturally can't help myself, but one thing is always different. And I don't set out to do it. It's just how it happens. It's how it goes down in my craft room, that I'll try to make a set of something, but one thing will always be different and vary from the rest. I think this this piece right here really kind of reminds me of like a Japanese painting of like a city or something. I don't know. Maybe it's because I got Godzilla out, but that's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to use that. Now, these are photopolymer. This is a texturized watercolor paper. So I need my stamp positioning tool so that we can get a nice, good impression. Now, we're going to start easy, start simple. I'm just going to stamp and spray, stuff like that, to get started. All right. And I'm just going to have some fun. I don't have any design in mind. I don't have anything in mind. I just have paper. And thanks, Kimmy girl. Hey girl, hey. Oh, I love that y'all are sharing all your birthday signs. I'm obviously a Leo. And we've got Capricorn in the house and Cancer in the house. I don't know what any of it means. Scorpio. My hubby's a Scorpio. The people I'm making birthday cards for right now are actually just, we have a whole bunch of Scorpios in the family on his side. Tons and tons. I don't know. His side's like it's our family, but on his side of the family, there are a lot of Scorpios. Mine has a lot of Leos. We're a feisty bunch. This is really, really cool. Ooh, yeah. I'm just thinking of some other things I might want to pull out and play with, like some tissue. We might even make some of our own tissue with these stamps. That would be kind of cool. I'm going to leave it. I'm not getting everything fully saturated in a dark black, but that's okay. I think I want to create a pattern with these. Kind of like a quilt, I guess is one way to think of it. I think I want to create a pattern. Let's see, I'm going to have this go this way. Clean this other one and take it off. Sounds like we're all over the place. Oh, we got Gemini. Well, yeah. That's good. We need everybody at the crafty table, don't we? We need all 12 signs at the table. Everyone has a spot at this table. My desk is small, but it's just big enough for everyone to come and sit and hang out. And it has 4.3 million things on it. Today it might have 5 million. It feels like. I mean, we are like one false move away from multiple craft-a-lanches this morning. Everyone got on the bus. Everyone made it on the bus this morning. I can't tell you how happy that made me. To have everybody make it on that bus is the goal. If they're still tying their shoes, I don't care. Just get your body on the bus, please. Your backpack and your lunch. So that was a success. Pretty good moods. Everyone feeling pretty confident, ready to face the day. I was thinking, I'm glad I put them on the bus, or else I probably would have been teary-eyed with them both forging ahead in new schools. Okay. So just kind of sizing things up here. I'm obviously I'm gonna fussy cut all this out, by the way. So just trying to decide. I kind of like that it's just like that. Let's leave it like this. I'm not gonna lie, this situation right here is bothering me, but we'll fix it. It would only bother me if we were at the end of the card. You got a BRB, cat? But we're just at the beginning of the card, so I'm not going to let it bother me at this stage, because a lot of things could happen to resolve that issue. I've lost a stamp already. Here it is. Okie doke. Now, yeah, I was thinking this morning, like, oh, I want to start a new format and share that with everyone. And then I was like, wow, that was really unrealistic. That's not happening. Okay, let's get some sprays out. I'm also going to put the stencil. This is a PM Artist Studio stencil. Oh, I like it like that. Okay, I'm going to stencil this situation. Now this stencil has been used many, many times. It has many layers of paint on it, which make it pretty thick and sturdy, but these are not your kind of stencils that you want to like rub your brush. You don't ink blend with these. These are really for gel printing mainly. I mean, I'm sure there's other ways you can use them. Like the way I'm about to use it is with sprays. So here's my handy dandy splat box. Yes, I paid Tim Holtz to send me a cardboard box that I could have made myself, but let's just call it a moment of weakness. We all have them. Okay. Now, I'm just kind of grabbing a color. I saw a Tim Holtz live not that long ago. I don't know, I think it was from this past weekend, and he had like this little shaker that's for like shaking up nail polish, and he put his spritz bottle in it, and I was like, dang, that is awesome. senior year in high school. Oh, alligator tears. Grad school in 2 weeks. Ah, I'm not ready. Metallics are awesome. Oh my gosh, I got the most amazing box of stuff. I cannot wait to share. I was going to share it with you this morning, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready because I need to clear a space and prepare for it. But maybe Friday. Me and the hubs are doing something on Friday for my birthday because he's got the day off and I've got the day off and the kids will be in school. So the big kids get to play. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something kids would hate. Like go ride a boat on the lake again or something. My kids are not adventurous like that. Like, I want to go on a zip line. They're like, no, thank you. My husband rented us a boat. They wouldn't go. So it was just the two of us. I'm like, all right, that's fine. Okay, I just picked 3 random colors. Wonderland. I don't know. I thought these were kind of cool. So why not? Spice Marmalade, Wonderland, and they're 3 different kinds. So this is the Oxide Spray, the Mica Spray, and the Distress Spritz. So the Spritz needs to be last. I've figured that much out. I don't store these on the side like Tim recommends. I should do that. But my storage solution is not equipped for that kind of arrangement. So a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And between the two, we'll be able to capture that stencil. This one's never been used. That's not the color I was expecting. Okay, let's lift it. All right, that's different. It's not giving me exactly what I wanted, but we can work with it. Let's get this imprint though. So I'm going to take a clean piece and lay it on top because this stencil now has a ton of paint on it, or stain and spray. So I think this is actually going to be a little more of what I was hoping for. That should be good. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Okay. I think there's enough paint on here to get one more impression, actually. Just flip that over and do it again. I'm gonna grab a piece of paper because I don't want to get my hands all inky right out of the gate. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a scrap piece of paper. And before I lift this one, I'm gonna spray through it a little bit with the spritz again. So the spritz doesn't have color in it. It's not a stain. It's really just a liquid delivery system for mica powder is one way that I've best understood it myself. Let's see what happens. I just flipped this. Don't know what's gonna look like, but we're just playing. Okay, well, it's different. Okay, let's flip this. Ooh, that's really cool. Okay, I like it because it's really grungy. I like the texture and the grunge. Okay, we have 3 backgrounds. That was pretty easy. No real technique there. I was just spraying stuff through a stencil. Okay, it's always important to wipe off the nozzle. Aww. Gloria's son just celebrated 33 years. Has a new job. That's good. It's always exciting. Okay. Yeah, always wipe off the nozzles for these. Very important before you store them away. You definitely want to do that. I kind of want some red in these cards. I'm trying to decide how I might add it. And if I even have a red. That's not a color I use a whole lot. Kind of like this medieval. Now this is a totally different spray. This is from Dina Wakley. It's a gloss spray. So it's totally different because it's an acrylic paint spray instead of like Tim's water-based. They are completely different from one another. When this spray dries, it's fully permanent. It won't move because it's acrylic paint, liquid acrylic paint, basically. Completely different animals. Okay. So here are the backgrounds we have so far, and I'm wanting some contrast now. I'm trying to decide how I want to add that. So that's the one that we had stamped. Line that up better for you guys. Now these nozzles really do clog. I typically get 1 play session, I've found, and then I have a clogged nozzle. And I think that's just the nature of it being acrylic. Like, see, I've used this one before and now I can't use the nozzle. So that's my main complaint with these, is that you get 1 time of spraying them. At least that's been my experience. Even if I wipe them off and then that's it, then I have to do it like this. I like it though. These are fabulous backgrounds. So simple. Anybody can do this. I don't have any special skill or technique here. And if you don't have sprays, you could try to use watercolor through your stencils. Ooh, I like these bigger drops. And I like that this, like this one here is still wet. And where it's wet, it's spreading. That looks really cool. So, ooh, I like those. I think a dude would like those too. I'm just saying. So while these dry, when you're doing mixed media, it's always good to do the things that need to dry first. So like we need to fussy cut now. I got to fussy cut out all the Godzillas. So, you know, I need to set this over to the side and let this dry. I really like that though. Like the way that came out. These all look pretty cool. I don't know. This one is really neat. Really neat. Okay, so let me clean my mat again. I'm gonna get the stuff out that smells good. Some Myers Rose. Not only am I a freak for florals in my paper crafting, but pretty much in all aspects of my life. In the yard, in the perfumes, in the clothes that I wear, in the paper crafts. Okay, I have 3 Godzillas over here. Let's fussy cut and I'll catch up with you guys. Yay, you're getting out your sprays. Hey, South Park. Good. I'm glad you're inspired. Yeah, use them up. Even if you can't, you know, get the nozzle to work, don't let that stop you. Just get them on the paper somehow. I need to use mine more often too. I am guilty of not using them often enough. And I always like the results. I just swing from one, you know, as y'all can tell, I fluctuate between what kinds of designs, what kind of styles that I do. So I do mixed media, but then I do just paper. You know, I do die cutting on occasion. I have to keep reminding myself, hey, you have a die cutting machine that you like, finally. You should use it. You've got boxes of dies. So I do need to really start using my dies again now that after years I found a die cutting machine I like. Yay. Ranger sent me a birthday coupon. That was dangerous this morning. So yeah, did a little birthday shopping at Ranger. Okay, that's good for me. I may come in and take out more of that, but I kind of like that background. Looks like he's headed to Arizona. Watch out, Teresa and Jesse. Godzilla's headed to Arizona. Oh, thanks, Marty. All of y'all's birthday wishes are just so sweet. Thank you. This is like my birthday party. This will be the only party that I get. So thank you guys for showing up. Woohoo! It's fun hanging out with my crafty friends on special occasions, y'all know. Well, and if you didn't know, I do like to come here, show up, and hang out on holidays and things because, you know, y'all are kind of here for me all year. Why would I not spend those, you know, precious like holidays and things with you too? That's kind of how I feel. And some people are homebound, and that kind, having their crafty friends do something on a holiday gives them some company. So I like sharing holidays and things like that with you guys. Thank you so much, Glitter. Thank you. So good seeing so many of y'all here. Golly, 45. So that's the number I could get if I went live at a normal hour. That's what you're telling me? Hey, my morning crew, my early birds, they show up and show out. I'll tell you what, we're not far away from that number at 5 a.m. And, you know, it's just what I have to do. Like, I have to go live at 5 because that's the time that I have to craft. You know what? Oh, speaking of, just this is our first morning, okay? So I don't want to get too ahead of myself. But I think I'm going to be able to hang out till like 6:15. Last year I had to leave straight at 6 every morning. But I think I'm going to be able to leave at 6:15. Especially if I manage to get lunches made the night before. or if hubby does, then yeah, because my kids go to school later now that they're older and in different schools. Like my daughter doesn't have to, you know, leave the house till 7:20, and my son has to leave the house at like 7:55, 8 o'clock. So I might get an extra 15 minutes of crafting. The other thing I have to figure out though is I'm going to have to start sharing that hour with the other aspects of my business. You know, I'll have to use it for like fulfilling orders and shipping and packaging and things like that too. So I probably will eventually come up with a schedule for my lives. I'm not there yet. But I was thinking I'm going to have to kind of use block scheduling probably to get things. I don't have any extra hours in the day, but I've added more responsibility. So I'm going to have to use the time in a more wise and clever way. Is what it is. It's a new adventure. That's what I know. Okay. So tomorrow I'm so blessed. I have a friend's hubby who's going to walk me through all my paperwork for my LLC and help me make sure I'm fully in compliance and I have everything I need and help me get my bank account going and all of that stuff. So yay for that. I'm grateful for the help. I'm getting really detailed with his fussy cutting. Okay, that's all done. I wonder how our backgrounds are doing. They're still wet. Yeah, it's humid. It's Texas. They're wet. That's okay. I have a heat gun, so I'll use that and talk to you guys. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Made me get all teary-eyed. I love you guys too. Okay, so I really like him on that background, but I have to think about what else I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna tear some paper. Yeah, I think I'll just tear some paper and kind of make a background that way. Oh gosh, 5 a.m. for me is 3 a.m. for you. I know it's not ideal for everyone. Thank goodness there's replay. And one day I'll get to keep normal hours. I'm just sure of it. This book page is just about perfect, really. There's 2 of them. I want to dry this even before I lay anything on it because I like it like it is. Hey, I don't think I've shared this in a while, but did you know that I keep my heat gun on one of these, like, I call it a Christmas timer because that's where I got it, was in at Christmas time. But it has a keychain, so it hangs on a hook with my heat gun. And basically the heat gun plugs into the outlet for this, and I have a remote control. So I just turn it on when I need it. And when I turn this off, I turn this off. And it's a way of just giving me a peace of mind that my heat gun doesn't have power when I don't want it to. I don't think I've shared that in a while. And maybe somebody needed to hear it. Love Poet, thank you. Can you make your own sprays and how? Yes, you can make your own sprays. And it's not easy. Why I say it's not easy is because I've tried it. I've tried it a few times with a few different recipes. And to get the pigment payoff, this saturated color, I find it to be very tricky. And I think you have to have like a glycerin. You need like glycerin and probably some other kinds of agents to really make it work. But I know you can. It's not that it's not possible. I just haven't really had a lot of success or done it. I will tell you this, a bottle of spray always lasts me because I don't use it as often as maybe I should. So it lasts me quite a while. I feel like it's a good investment, even if you buy maybe just the primary colors, because you can get it open stock and you can just pick a color, and maybe if you know, each time you place an order at a certain place that carries it, you could add a bottle and kind of build up your collection slowly. You don't have to get them all at once. Or just get your primary colors, because you could potentially, you know, get a lot out of a red, a yellow, and a blue. And then maybe a neutral, a black or a brown or something like that would be my recommendation. Okay, so that one's good. This one is super cool. Okay, this might be my favorite. I love the way the black reacted with that wet paint and kind of spread like that. But then we also have some dots. Unfortunately, it depends on which Godzilla I put there. I might not be able to see that. Now here's the thing. For the guys that I'm crafting for, I have at least 3 that need a birthday card. And they are all father and 2 sons. I'm not going to give them all Godzilla cards. But at least I'll have 1 for them and maybe 2 for my stash. Because you just never know when you might need one. Like if someone's crushing it in their goals, they might need a Godzilla card. You're crushing it. Yeah, it's always good to have back stock. So good to see all you guys. Let me catch up to what you're talking about. Thanks again for all the sweet, sweet birthday wishes, you guys. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Shay. Hi, Paula. I need to say hi to some people. Jackie's here. Hey, Jackie. Jackie, I got your leather back out and have some ideas of how to use it. I'm super excited. Thanks again for that. Man, this paint, this is the acrylic paint that I'm trying to dry, is really taking some time. Oh yeah, go eat something, Stamp Girl. Got to keep that blood sugar regulated. Mine's been all kinds of wonky lately. Okay, Natalie, you can find these Godzilla images on Etsy. I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about making some myself. My husband, so I just saw Godzilla -1 like a couple of months ago in May, I think. My son wanted me to watch it with him, and I had skipped it in the theater. I was probably working or something, and I didn't go. And I fell in love. I immediately started looking for ephemera and, you know, images and things, and I made my first set of cards. But yeah, I've been thinking, maybe I should, I think that's dry. It just looks wet because it's glossy. Maybe I should make some, so maybe I will. But for now, yeah, you can find them on Etsy. Paid a couple of bucks, got like 20 images. I'll share a link later. I don't have it right now. But I'll come back and share it in the description box, the ones that I got. Thanks, Deidre. Hi, Noreen. How you doing? Big G's here. Hey, how you doing? Are your kids off to school? I can't remember if you homeschool or not, but I know you have littles. I don't know if they should be about the age. You've been following me that long. We've been chatting that long. I bet they're going to kindergarten or preschool at least. Definitely in elementary. Okay. This gloss spray is a little hard to tell, like, okay, is it just glossy or is it dry? I feel like I've cooked it long enough. So see, as soon as I turn it off, I grab this and I turn off the outlet. I don't know. It gives me a peace of mind to not have my heat gun potentially, you know, falling on the floor and turning on and causing chaos and drama in my life. I'm just going to use the back of this other card. Okay, these are dry. They just don't look dry because they're glossy. Cool. Awesome. Excellent. All right, good. Moving on back to, I think it was this one. Okay. We tore out the book page. And I'm going to put this in here. Like it. I like it. Let's do it. I think I'll use a glue stick. Marty. Late to the party, but you're here. It's all good. You can't be late to a party if they don't tell you when to come. If they don't have a start time or an end time, you're not late. Okay. I just did that because I don't want glue lines showing through this thin paper. From art school. Cool. That's what it says right here. Godzilla's going to art school. Okay. Deidre, did you ever find these Godzilla images? I know you were all about it. Thanks. Hey, Devin, how you doing? I've gotten to where I just call you Yo. It's easier to type out when we were hanging out in a chat together. Recognize this stencil? I just used my sprays. I didn't use any gel printing. I was lurking in Dee Dee's live this morning a little bit while I was putting some things together, and I just love her so much. And I loved, Yo, I loved your your suggestion for the the vacuum salesman. And then she just rolled with it and went with it. I didn't get to see where it went because I kind of had to hop off and start this. But that was a lot of fun. That was such a good suggestion for that guy. You could totally see him trying to sell somebody a Kirby. That was great. Okay, I do want to go, I think, around this with the red. I'm going to try to find a color that kind of matches this. So let me put my punches back from our project yesterday. Well, that one may fall into the abyss. Okay. I have to move things just to get to my ink drawer. Yeah, my desk is a mess. It's a mess. Okay, I need to find, I like that coral quite a bit, but I don't know that I have a coral color. Abandoned coral, maybe? That may be the one. We're going to make it work. Because that's got to be the only one I have. It's in the name. It's going to work. Yeah, that'll work. Oh my gosh, it's so juicy. I never use this. Anyways, I'm going to go around the whole thing with this. You know what? I'm going to go a little further in, actually, because I might go back around the edge with black as well. I might double it. So I want to go a little further into the card. And that way I can come back and add black around the edge of it. Yeah, I like this. This is different. And now let's grab black. Ground espresso can work. We'll just use ground espresso. Today's my birthday. That's right. Yes, I am 46 years old today, I think. Sparkle Heart asked me the other day, how old are you going to be? I was like, you know, I've kind of lost track. I think I'm going to be 46. She's like, great. So when someone asks you how old you are, what do you say, Mom? And I just say, I'm in my 40s. I seriously, one year, like, I thought for a whole year I was a year older than I actually was. And when I realized on my next birthday that I was wrong for the whole year, like I thought I was 37, but I was really 36. It was like I got a year of my life back. It was actually quite splendid. So I haven't really bothered keeping up with it since. But yeah, I think I'm 46 today. I'm in my 40s. Oh, Sparkle Heart. She was just like, well, only you, Mom. Only you would have that answer. Well, no, I'm sure there's other people. I'm not the only one. Cool. I like it. I kind of want to put something down here. Let's make a pattern. I mean, I have like, I don't have to make a pattern because I have like this piece of paper. But we could make a pattern out of the stamps that I just got from Mindless Crafting. I think I'll just use this scrap. I don't know. I just kind of need some resolution down here. Yeah, that makes me feel better about the whole situation. So we're going to do that. Ooh, this side's cool too. But a little distracting. I kind of like just the grid. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of red, with a little bit of that coral on the ends, because why not? Yeah, I like that. We're going to go with that. I'm going to hit it with some coral on this side too. Yeah, Sala, I've seen different people make their own mist sprays, and some seem to have better results than others. I have tried just re-inkers and water and did not have good results myself. That's why I think you need like a glycerin in there. I didn't really take chemistry, so I don't know. I like this. This is good. We don't have to put it on a green base. It's just, it's all that I have near me right now. And this is a full 5x7, so there won't actually be a border. It would just be that when you open the card, it's green inside. That doesn't bother me. I don't mind it. And I think, even though I love a border around my cards, I think I'm going to leave it and just glue it down, and we're going to keep going. This watercolor paper held up nicely to the heating and everything. It's really not warped at all. This is a good paper. This is that Strathmore. I can put a sentiment on the inside, a happy birthday sentiment or whatever later. Yay. One down. Super cool. I like it. Okay, next. We've got this one and this dude. And this. Nope. This was an instant no because of scaling. At least with this guy, he can kind of be up there in that area a little better. Let's make a fun, with the stamps, let's make a fun thing to go here. So grabbing those stamps again. Water and cheap liquid, the kind of school's colors, watercolors, works too. The colors just aren't as sophisticated. Well, yeah. You know, Londa, I got them from Etsy, and I will leave a link when this video's done. It's not like like you can go look for them before then. It's not affiliated or anything, but just so you can find the exact ones. Let's make a real funky background with these. I'm like, to go somewhere around here. Ooh, let's do it on tissue paper and think that'll be really cool because I kind of want to crumple it up a little bit. So let's make our own like designer tissue paper. By the way, here's what I do. I just fold up my tissue paper and keep some in my craft room and like a sheet protector. So it's easy. I don't go overboard. I just keep as much as that fits in that sheet protector, and that's that. Now this is not like wet shrink tissue. There's nothing, this is, I'm sure this is from the Dollar Tree, like 99% sure that that's where this came from. So there's nothing like special about it. Not yet, anyways. So let's make it special. Let's stamp on it. There's a slick side. I'm not picking that one. And there's a not slick side. That's the one I want. And I'm going to use my VersaFine ink. Maybe we'll use some Tim Holtz ink too. Thing is, well, I don't know. I think we'll stick to VersaFine. I don't have a particular pattern or anything in mind. I'm just wanting like chaos and destruction on my card. Let's put some of this in there. Hi, Laura. Oh my goodness. So good to see you. How are you doing? Ooh, I really like these stamps from Tracy and Bill. Super cool. I love their new stamp designs that are like textures and really, really cool. So I'm so excited that this was the first one. Okay, gonna grab some more. Let's do like the waves, like water. If this seems like extra effort and extra work, it's really not. It's just fun. And it's just another way to use our supplies and get different effects. So, thanks, Shay. I am having the best birthday. My kids made it on the bus on time, so I wasn't driving through a ton of traffic all morning long. They got off to school seamlessly, as far as I know. They're there. I haven't heard anything. And I'm going to go to lunch with my mom. I'm getting to hang out and have my birthday party with you guys. It's just awesome. Okay, so back to the card. Whoops, my desk is still wet. Yeah, so basically I just want to tear this excess off. Tissue paper always seems to tear one direction better than the other. But it's working pretty good. All right. Yeah. I was thinking of crumpling it on. Let me get my matte medium. I have to move you guys over. Oh, that's gesso, not the one. There it is. Gel medium. Alrighty. I don't think I'll crumple it. Well, I mean, but I really kind of want to. Okay, I'm going to do a mixture. I'm going to do a little crumpling and a little not crumpling. How about that? This year, I didn't set like a word of the year. I didn't have any resolutions. The only thing that I did for myself this year was to tell myself that it doesn't have to be all or nothing. It doesn't have to be one way or another, but to be more flexible. So like this is a good practice of that. Of like, well, I wanted to crumple, but then I kind of like it flat. Well, just do a little bit of both. Doesn't have to be one way or the other. Can just play. And when I say crumple, I really just mean I want to take this and kind of crumple it up on itself. Get some texture going on down here, like rubble, a little bit like rubbled. Texture. Crumpled and imperfect. This is Godzilla approved technique. Yes. All right. I like it. I know, it's just a little bit crazy, and it's not what you would do for every card that you make. But that's what's fun about really like tackling like a different subject matter or a different color palette or a different technique. It's just fun. It's fun to change things up. So let's trim this off. Be easier to trim once it's dry, but we're live and I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna do it in real time here with you guys. These scissors can handle it. They've seen worse. They've had worse days than this. Okay, I'm not going to be precious about this. I'm just going to crumple it up and throw it away. If I need more, I'll make more. Clean off my desk a little bit. Ooh, I really like it. I need to make sure that I get this piece down. Oh, you do homeschool. Okay. 1 in 3rd, 1 in 1st, and a preschool. Oh my goodness. You have your hands full, girlfriend. I don't know how you even show up here. But I'm glad you do. Oh my goodness. The littles. The littles. That's what you've got. Is the littles. Okay, I'm just going to use the rest of this across here. There we go. What do y'all think? Y'all gonna try this maybe? I mean, you may not want to try crinkled tissue paper, but maybe try stamping on tissue paper, get your sprays out, do a little mixed media. It's so funny. I do it on my birthday. I was catching up with a friend yesterday who I hadn't talked to in a couple of weeks, and I told her I decided to start a business, and she almost started crying. She was so excited for me, and I was like, look, I know this is my passion because I would do it if I won the lottery and got millions and millions of dollars. I'd still be a card maker. I'd still be a paper crafter. I'd still make junk journals, even if I was a millionaire. So I know I have found my jam. I know I've found my passion. So yeah, I'm just going to go for it. She was so happy, so proud. It was so sweet. It's good to surround yourself with people who want you to succeed and get excited when you're doing well. Okay. Yeah, this is cool. I feel like that's the kind of friends that you all are too, you know? It's awesome. It's a blessing. I wouldn't even have, I don't think, the confidence or assurance to start my business like this if it wasn't for the encouragement and friendship that you guys have shown me. I give you guys really most of the credit for that. Okay. That's going to have to dry, but I really like it. So let me focus on this area down here that we did the crumpling of the stamped tissue. I think that rubble is just kind of perfect for the scene. And I think it balances out the stamping that we had done at the top. Now, if you were here in the beginning, when I first stamped this out, I was really annoyed kind of by this, but that's really not bothering me now. And I can still kind of address it. I can go around it with, excuse me, with a little bit of ground espresso. I know, Laura, I don't get to see you in my lives usually. Hey, Beck. So yeah, I think I'm just going to resolve that issue with a little distressing of this ground espresso. I don't want to get down here because this is still wet with the gel medium. And I don't want that in my brush, and I don't want it in my ink pad. So when the card is dry, if I feel like it needs it, I'll come back and hit that area with some ink as well. But now that doesn't bother me, that area. Just kind of, I know this card kind of screams chaos, but that's fun. I mean, right? When do you make cards that just scream chaos other than Halloween? I think it's fun. Okay. I think this would be dude approved. Something tells me I have another green base that I'm gonna use it. Oh wait, I can't, I don't want to use this one because it's, well, let's just put a little, let's just fix it. Card is already a little chaotic. So why not do this? This would definitely not be everyone's choice. This is not like what the masses would do in this situation, but it's what I'm gonna do. And I can live with it. So I'm gonna put that there, and that's gonna kind of seal that cut. I had sliced this to put ribbon through it the other day, and it didn't work out. Well, I wasn't gonna throw the card base away. I knew I would just use it for another card later. And that time has come. I'm gonna use it for this card. Yeah, it is a busy time, but it is rewarding. You're right, with little ones. And it's fun. You know what? Enjoy every day, regardless of the season that you're in. With your kids is kind of my theory, my philosophy. Because they're all a gift. They are all the best days because you've got kids. It's just the nature of it. Okay, so yeah, you can't even see it here really. I mean, maybe it's peeking through a little bit, but not enough to bother me. And we got to use the card base, and it's going to show on the back, but I don't really, that doesn't bother me either. So again, not a solution that everyone would choose, but it works for me. 2 cards down, 1 more to go. I'm going to catch up with y'all. I know I'm behind. It happens. Oh, that's cool. She didn't glue it down. Oh, she's going to play with it and procreate. Oh, that's cool. Well, hello, Froggy. How's it going? Good morning. Oh, thanks, Sala. Reminding everyone to give a thumbs up. Oh gosh, why do I want to put flowers behind him? That doesn't make sense, but I kind of want to make a Godzilla card with flowers, so let's do it. It's my birthday. I can make the weirdest cards I want. Where did I put that? I had to put my ephemera book in a different place. There it is. Whew. I have these mixed media flowers that I'm thinking about. Yeah, I can make the wackiest card that I want because it's my birthday. This is not the right binder. Okie dokie. This is the right binder. Love the coral edge. Thanks, Laura. I liked that too. I never used that color, obviously. It was at the bottom of the stack, and I had forgotten that it existed. So it's good to use that kind of stuff. These are the mixed media flowers. We used one yesterday in a project that I worked on. I wonder if I should put like a fan behind it. I don't know. We're just going to play for a second and see what happens. If we don't like it, we won't glue it down. I've got a whole bunch of fans. These are from Sweet Pea Curiosities. I'm one of her biggest fans. Oh, puns are fun. Okay, but it's true. All right. We're going to mix this one up. I was looking to see if there was something that's like, looks really Japanese, but these all look kind of Victorian. This one could work. I like the colors of this one. I think this one could work, or this one. Does he need a fan behind him? And some flowers? If we don't like it, we won't glue it down. Got different sizes. That's good. I like all the blue. Ooh, I definitely like the flowers. I might fussy cut him out a little more. I like how this kind of almost reminds me of like a tattoo with these flowers. I want to cut the flower a little bit to tuck him down in it. It's It's my birthday. I'll get wild if I want to. You know, the craft room is a very safe place to be wild and free. I think that's one thing that I love about it so much. If you can't be wild and free in your craft room, then something's wrong. You need to reevaluate your craft room. Okay. See, I kind of like it tucked like that. I'm not giving up on the fan yet. I do think I'm going to come in and fussy cut him a little bit more. Wowzers, that was bright. The coral was pretty bright. I'm guessing that's... I know I'm behind. I'm thinking that's what you were talking about, Sala. Maybe this is my birthday card because I did fall in love with that movie. Oh, by the way, my husband was telling me the other day, because he knew how much I fell in love with that movie, that they remixed the Godzilla -1, which is the movie I'm talking about that I like so much. They remixed it or re-edited it so that it's all in black and white. And now I want to see that. I want to see that version. I can't remember if they made other editing choices, like as far as the visuals are concerned, but they did kind of remix it down to where it's all black and white. So it kind of looks more like a 1950s or, you know, older sci-fi, more of a period piece. It already kind of took that on with costuming and things. So yeah. This could be my birthday card. Maybe I'll put it in one of my junk journals and make a note about today's live and use it as a way to document our party here this morning. My birthday party with my crafty friends, so I can make it a journaling kind of card to myself. I'll just do that. That's what I'll do. Okay. I think I'm going to be happier doing my own editing of that image. Then we can get more things into the image. Yeah, the fan really kind of looks more like a fan now. Let's try different colors because we do have a lot of blue going on, which doesn't bother me. I like it. It feels cohesive. But let's try some different contrast here. Nope, that one doesn't scream. This one screams fan to me. Let's see, I'm going to turn it this way, I think. Yeah, like that. Like the way this is going. Now I'm going to put a flower, I think, up here. And yellow is my favorite color. So let's just see. Oh, yeah. I like it. Okay, yellow is an option. Ooh, that's a pretty blue. Very blue. And we've got the yellow in the background. I think I'm just going to do it. I think I'm going to go this way. With a very blue card on this yellow background. So is that the card y'all thought I would make today? Ooh, we're going to put some pearls on it too. Ooh, I love it. It makes me happy. Okay. That's the card. Let's make it official. Let's glue it down. Oh, thanks, Kathy, and hi. Old enough to know better, still too young to care. Right, Jackie? Although I'm starting to lose that edge of too young to care. I care a lot. I do. Overthink and care all the time. So there is that. Oh, I am so excited about these 3 cards. We have one more. Should we do it? Should we make... Now, I don't have any more Godzilla printed. This is all I had printed. But I have another watercolor. We could make something that's not Godzilla. For all those are like, enough with the Godzilla already. Well, we can make a different theme with that last card. I know, I didn't care about him. I never really liked Godzilla until that movie, -1. And I was like, finally I get him. I feel like I get him. I get it, finally. It only took me 40-something years. And I get it. And I like him. I mean, he has some work to do on himself. He's got some anger issues. But I felt like it was the first time I understood the character, and I enjoyed just the whole experience of watching that film. Yeah, I know. I've already gushed about it before, but we'll make another card and it won't have Godzilla on it, okay? This is my birthday party card. Okay. I think I have glued everything sufficiently. I kind of like to do it like that because I won't be able to get the exact same composition again. And I really liked the composition as it was. So sometimes that's how I glue things, is I kind of keep them together and just lift different parts and pieces. Oh my gosh. I love it. I absolutely love this thing. Happy birthday to me. Hey Gloria, how you doing? Oh my gosh, this cracks me up. I've never made myself a card because it's kind of absurd, but this is just to document our party here. Okay. I've lost my bone folder. There it is. I'm going to put it on green too. I'm trying to use up these green bases, if you couldn't tell. And I just like these on green when you open it up. Yep. Got a journal in here. This could be a journal. There's no reason, by the way, that you can't make a 5x7 journal. So if you're wanting to get into journaling, but the whole thing is just too much and intimidating, make a 5x7 journal. You can sew, staple, tie in pages to a 5x7 cover made just like this as easily as you can do it in any other size. Okay. Recapping for those just joining, we've got 3 really fun Godzilla cards. This one's still wet. I forgot it was still wet. And it is. But yeah, so this is what we made so far. Let me put my ephemera back in its pocket. And we'll make one last card because I did cut 4 5x7 watercolor card bases. No, card fronts. So that's what we've made so far. Love them all. Okay, let me put away. Nope, wrong one. Again, the wrong one. It's because 2 of them have the same cover. 2 of my little ephemera holders have the exact same colors. So it's easy to get them mixed up. These go over here. Aren't these flowers amazing? And these fans, these are all Sweet Pea Curiosities. If you're looking for either one. These are called mixed media flowers. And I mean, it's like, I don't know how many pages, 26 pages of amazing flowers. And then this is like a junk journal fan collection, like a fan themed junk journal. Okie doke. Let's do it again. Let's pick. That was a really fun color palette, I think. I love the yellow and blue. The orange and coral and black, that was really different with the blue. And then this one, those were really fun. I think perfect kind of heading into fall. Perfect kind of colors to choose. Let's see. We're going to spray again. Sprays were fun. Oh, Megan. She said she did the opposite. When she was 58, she thought she was 57. Then my next birthday was 59. Oh, quite the shock for her brain to go from 57 to 60 in a day. Yeah, it sounded like a speeding ticket, right? Like, oh gosh, too fast, too fast. Oh no. Yeah. Good thing it's just a number. This has always been one of my absolute favorite Tim colors, Seedless Preserves. And let's see. Why don't we just do purples? I have this soft acrylic. I'm gonna need like a villainous potion or something. Don't mind me as I go through this drawer real quick to find a purple. Cool. Let's do the same kind of mixture. So we're doing a distress oxide, a gloss acrylic, and a mica stain. Ominous Twilight. And then we'll pick a completely different theme. We're not doing any more Godzilla. I got it out of my system for today. You did find them, good. And then forgot you bought them. Oh, Deidre, you and I, we're a lot alike. Well, I'm glad I could remind you that you have them to play with. Oh, that's interesting. Ice cream packaging is great for mixed media. It's designed to take on some moist without wrinkling. Oh. Yeah, let's just stay young forever, Karen. Oh, Shay's a young grandma. I love that. Yep, Marty, today you can do that. You can just be 39 again. Oh, right, Sala. Yeah. I wish my grandma was still here. I think about her all the time as a junk journaler because I know she would have loved it. She would have made incredible junk journals. I just know it. Hey, Ramona. Hey, girl. Good to see you. Sorry, you probably joined 20 minutes ago, but I'm just getting caught up. Wow. Caught up. Hi, Selena. I love that name. I had a good friend named Selena when I was younger. Sorry if this noise makes y'all crazy, but this is the natural sounds of a craft room. You have heat guns, plastic, shaking bottles with ball bearings in them. These are our nature sounds in the craft room. Plus I have a bird. Flo, I get you, girl. She says, I took forever to grow up, and some days I still think I'm wet behind the ears. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think these are sufficiently shook. I know I am. Let's think about, ooh, okay. I don't know why, but I just thought about it. I'm going to grab some lunar paste. I'm looking for purple. Don't mind me. I'll be back in a second. I really need to use these lunar paste. I have a ton of them. I really need to use them. I do not want them to go bad on me. If your paste starts to go bad on you, I suggest that you just get a whole bunch of paper and a whole bunch of stencils and just use it all up. Don't let it go to waste. This is just one of those things. If you buy paste, you've got to use it or lose it. This is a color I haven't used yet called Weeping Willow. Oof, I love it, and I think it'll be beautiful with those purples. So I'm gonna grab my silicone brush and I am gonna just brush this on. I kind of want it thick, but then of course we have to wait for it to dry. You can heat lunar paste as well. feel so free today. Like, I'm just going to smear lunar paste haphazardly on a card because I can. When actually I can do it every day. That's the reality of it. Okay, baby wipe. These silicone brushes, I had someone ask me the other day, these are, I get these at the Dollar Tree, or you can get them on Amazon for, don't pay more than $1, basically. That's all I'm trying to say. Wherever you buy it, they should be about $1, $1.50 each. But man, they sure are awesome. And if you get one that's kind of curved, don't let that stress you out. I just cut mine straight. Because one time I went and all they had were the curved versions. Let me see. I think I cut all mine. I did. Anyway, sometimes we've got time. This has to dry. Sometimes they come and they have like this curve up and down and a curve again because they're made to go across your skin and across your face. But I just trimmed them with my scissors to be a straight edge. So, little tip for you. I think what I'll do is go ahead and spray it and then dry it all at once. I'm not going to worry about drying the lunar paste first. I do mica next. Not the background you'd make. I hear you. That we're just playing, having fun. And I just stuck my finger in a whole bunch of stain, so I'll have purple fingers for the rest of this live, apparently. And this one I've sprayed before, so let's see. Yeah, I can't get anything out. Oh! Decided to play. I'm so pleasantly surprised. I like it. Yeah, I know, it's wild. But I like it. And I like what this acrylic is, oh gosh, what this acrylic is doing is kind of marbleizing. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm gonna hold it up. But because there's so much liquid, it's kind of marbleizing on there. Looking super cool. So I'm gonna set this to the side for a second and we're gonna use all of that and clean it up. And then I'm gonna have to dry that piece. So I'm gonna grab my scraps. As a 5x7 card maker, I have a lot of scraps that look like this in my stash. So I'm just going to use some of these and clean up this ink. I might only need one. This is the accent opaque, I can tell, because it's the thirstiest paper in my stash. It's fun. It's just a painted paper, but it's fun to have these in your stash. And it's a way to use up those scraps when you're cutting your card bases down for a 5x7. We could use it on the inside of this card that we're making right now. And it just keeps me from feeling like I'm wasting stuff. Because all of that paint could either go on a baby wipe or it can go on a piece of paper. Oh, I can see my mom's calling me. She's already got lunch on mine. I do too. I'm hungry. This is our last card. I have to heat this, so I'm gonna heat, melt, and read here. Maybe we'll put the yellow rose on this because, you know, contrasting colors be really pretty. This card has all the drama already. Sala, am I that far behind? Oh my gosh. She said, let's all have a moment of silence for those tissue paper scraps. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Katie. Sweetie, good to see you. Hi, Kelly. Aww. Oh, good. I'm glad you're going to try something that I did. I think maybe playing with the tissue paper. I'm catching up with y'all. Y'all are way ahead of me. I'm so far behind. It's a job, Flo. It's the hardest job I've ever had, being a mother. It's the most rewarding and the most difficult. Comes with a lot of stress, that job. And there's no HR. You just have to take a lot of bumps and bruises. Yep. Yvette, hi. You're not super late. Oh, you have a migraine. I'm so sorry. You know, I don't know if you know, but I suffer from migraines. They are terrible. I hate them because I get them so bad. They stop me from being able to do anything. I just have to go lay in a dark room and I don't know. I don't even know that it puts me in such a weird space. I can't even tell you what I do. I just lay in a dark, cold room and wait for it to all be over. Oh, I hate them. I'm so sorry you have them. Oh, one of the Godzillas looks like he's singing. This one, I'm guessing he looks like he's singing. Yeah. He's pretty cool. Maybe he's singing happy birthday. Yeah, chaos is the point of Godzilla. That is. But I think I just really connected with I was always a Kong fan. And through that film, I just connected and was like, oh, okay, Godzilla, I see you. I see you now. Okay, we have this metallic thing happening here. I think it is the lunar paste showing through because it's metallic, if you didn't know. It's the weeping willow showing through, and I'm loving it, so I might have to come back over this piece. I'm going to get it just dry enough, and I think I'm going to come back over it with a little more of that weeping willow because there's only one spot of it showing right now, and it's gorgeous with this purple. I do, I promise. I promise to link the Godzilla images at the end of this live in the description box. I do. That is awesome, Mary. Don't let anything stop you. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Don't give up on your dreams. Okay. More natural sounds of the craft room, the heat gun. So I used to think, oh gosh, I don't want that to play in my video. I don't care anymore. It's a sound that we hear if we craft. I want to get a stencil out. I kind of want like a little, I want like a graphic something. I kind of want diamonds, but little bitty ones. The only little bitty I have is this hexagon. Let's see. I'm just looking through my stencils real quick, you guys. If we do hex, then we could definitely do flowers and bees. But I was thinking little diamonds, not this one. This one's really cool, but I don't want to put lunar paste in that one. I don't mind putting lunar paste in these others. And I'm not going to cover the whole thing. I'm just going to hit it in a couple of places. Okay. I don't even know what images we're putting on this yet. We're just making a fun mixed media background right now. This situation's making me wish I had one of these silicone brushes in a smaller size. Okay, put a few here, put a few there. Let's put 4 right here together. I have to get the heat gun back out. But that'll be good. I can catch up on more of the comments. I have been getting much better at that. But today, not so much. Okay. Yeah, I like that. It may have dimension and color and things that I can see that you can't really see right now. I'll pick it up and try to let you see the metallic shine and the sheen. Go ahead and clean a few things up. I don't need pristine stencils, but lunar paste is dimensional. I do like to get it off. Okay. I'm probably going to go back just for speed and efficiency to the mixed media flowers because there was that bright, beautiful yellow one I wanted to use. And put that on here with some other stuff. Hey, Maddie, how's it going? Anyone that I've missed, I'm so sorry. Hi, Jonah. Oh, you're sick? Bummer. Who knew you could go to a birthday party when you're sick? You did it. Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. All right, I think... Ooh, I just thought big butterfly would be cool too. Real big butterfly or bird. This is the yellow I was thinking about. Bam! That just pops right off of there. And let's see if we have some baby blue ones. Baby just meaning small. Little blue. We'll pull out a couple of these just in case. And then I just passed a bird. Right here, who has yellow. It's pretty big. It has a flower attached, but we can fix that. These are some from Dreams, etc. Okay. I don't know. I'm just pulling out all kinds of things. And we can figure it out. First, back to heating this and drying the lunar paste and reading your comments. Feel like the blue roses on that card, my birthday card? Me too. Those are awesome. Really pretty. Mixed media flowers from Sweet Pea Curiosities. Now, I will tell y'all, for my Godzilla images, if I'm not mistaken, it was like clip art that I had to then so basically I had to download it from Etsy after I purchased it and then open a document, like a Word document. I use Pages because I use a Mac. And copy and paste them onto a page. So it's not like a click and print necessarily, but it's not hard. You just copy and paste them onto a document and then print that document. So it's not hard, but it's a little different than if you're used to just buying pre-made kits. Aww, helping with the grandson. Miss saying goodbye. I know she's long gone. Going to Juneau. Cool. The art history. Yes. Absolutely. Now that you say that, Mary, I'm pretty sure I went to an art museum in my dream last night. I'm like 90% sure. It's all kind of coming back to me. Oh, Maddie's organizing her craft room. Good job, Maddie. You have a beautiful one. That comes from work, right? It takes work to organize it and keep it looking good. Okay, lunar paste dries pretty quick. It's metallic, you know, it has sheen on it, so you do have to, it's hard to tell that it's dry, but this is all dry already. I think that'll be the last time I turn the heat gun on for this live. I think we made it through. If that's a sound you don't like, this flower has to go. That's not working for me. My hip bone just popped. I guess I really am in my 40s. All right, well, I'm fussy cutting a little. Just take a little bit of that off. Okay, the bird is definitely a possibility here. This is the flower that I was thinking of. The flower is definitely large and in charge. Could have a typewriter. That's not bad. A composition. there are ladies in the mix of all of this as well, but maybe not today, ladies. And then I have these other flowers. Not bad. This could be like a card that's like, just a note to say hello or something. This one needs a little more fussy cutting. Pretty sure I cut these out when I was having a date with my brother, Scan and Cut, one afternoon. Okay, that makes me happier. Yeah, it's better. What do y'all think? Okay, should we go typewriter with flowers? That is definitely not a bad combination. We also have these torn book pages over here still. So something like that could definitely work. I like it. Or I really like that. Also got the bird. Well, the bird's not bad, but I kind of think it has to be the bird or the typewriter. And if it's the bird, we've got to reposition some of our flowers to hide his cut off tail. That flower is no longer doing it for me. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys pick. It's your choice, viewer's choice, typewriter or bird. Let me get down to where y'all are. I'm way behind. I'm so sorry. But I will try to backtrack a little bit and catch a little more what y'all said. Okay, so just type, for those that want to vote, type in the comments bird or type. You can just put type. You don't have to type out bird, typewriter. That's too much. Typewriter, as it doesn't cover the big yellow flower. True. We got 2 typewriters, 3 typewriters, 1 bird. Doesn't usually get this strange. I am on a purple road today, aren't I? Did I do more purple? I'm definitely on blue. Oh gosh, that card is still wet. Yeah. Well, I got one really purple card. And then there's this blue and kind of purple. Definitely. Okay, 1, 2, 3 typewriters, 4 typewriters, 5. Okay, 3 birds. All right, typewriter wins. Sorry for my bird friends out there. The typewriters have it. I'm just going to trim a little bit of that off. Take this one. Do a little rearranging here. Get people back in their places. All right. There we go. I had a feeling my bird was about to say something. Okay, we're doing it. It's 12 o'clock, so it's definitely lunchtime. Time for me to get out of here and take my mom to lunch. I have a 20-minute drive just to get there. Okay. I think we're having Mexican food, but I'm not sure. Okay. Now, I liked the typewriter with a little bit of typed paper underneath it, but I don't really want to read much of the paper, if you know what I mean. I don't want too many of the words necessarily. Just want the vibe. So I'm going to move it down to about right there, I think. Yeah, that doesn't cover too much of the card. Cool. So glue stick. Did I miss any? I know I missed some stuff. So sorry. And I will go back real quick to try to catch some of it. I'm opting to just put the glue stick on the card front. I don't want to lose my place. Okay. We did it. We made 4 cards. I don't know how long we've been here. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, we did it. 4 mixed media cards. Extra fun. And I'm definitely going to ink blend around this too. On Friday, I don't know if I'll be, you know, live with y'all tomorrow, but on Friday I will. I have a very special package that arrived from Australia. We're going to open and play with it. It is jam-packed. I opened the lid and I was like, oh my gosh. Holy cow. And then this is going to be fun. And then I closed the lid and was like, I'm going to show this to everybody. So I have a special thing to share with y'all on Friday. We'll do something very different that I don't do. So that's why I had to prepare. I have to prepare and get my tools ready because it's going to require equipment and things that I don't normally use. I'm not going to spoil any more of it. That's all I'm going to say. Let's throw some pearls on this and ink blend it and call it a day. Okay. Yeah, we'll have some fun. And Friday won't be at 5 a.m. either, by the way. I'm not doing any 5 a.m.s the rest of this week because my kid, we're just getting back to school. Today was the first day of school. So I'm not trying to do that, but next week. So, and I'm off the rest of the week. So that's why I'm going to be doing these later normal hours. It's been very much an ink blending day, hasn't it? I don't normally ink blend this much, but sometimes you need it. I'm going to go a little further in, but lighter. Just really kind of knock back this paper. Like so. Okay. And then I'm going to darken the edges one more time. Really dark on the edge. There we go. Now, it needs pearls, in my humble opinion. So let's get some pearls out. Let's see. My camera is kind of always in the way of me grabbing my pearls. I have to contort to get to them, or knock. I don't want to, or knock things off my desk. Oh, there's another lunar paste. Okay. keep wanting to move y'all so I can get to them, but I don't want to move y'all. So we're just going to have to go with gold. I can get to the gold. Sorry, I know I did knock y'all a little bit. I'm going to bring y'all in a little bit. There we go. All right. This is what I could get to. So this is what we're using. Now that y'all are a little bit lower, might be able to get some more. I have these gold ones. These have some interesting ones that I think might be cool. I have some that have texture, but they all have holes in them. But they have like a glittery, you can't tell, but they have a glittery texture to them. All right, let's just kind of play with these for a second. That's right. You got that right, so Craftalanches, crazy colors, and Godzillas. Just another day with Bitty Penny. Yep, that's how I roll. Takes a special breed to put up with me. Okay. Really like this kind of combination of square and glittery circle. And then we can put a few gold pearls in there too. Can you have too much bling? I don't think so. I like that. We're going to do that. Man, it is amazing. I'll think a card is done, and then I'll put pearls on it or bling, and I'll realize that card was definitely not done. It makes all the difference. Remember, I was saying I wanted to put some on this one too, so. Yeah, Natalie, it does. It covers up that hole. I like that too. I recently destashed all of my sequins that have holes. This should be the last bag that exists in my craft room. I just really like flat backs and pearls and gems and confetti kind of sequins. Like this calls for confetti, that style. So I destashed by making a bunch of bags of mixes, and I'm going to send them out in my orders. I'm going to send sequins as a thank you. And Sparkle Heart and I had so much fun putting those together. It's fun making sequin mixes. Sparkle Heart is my, what? Heidi, thank you to the moon and back. Thank you. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Sparkle Heart, what did we call her? She's my confetti coordinator. That's her official, something like that. Is her official title for Bitty Penny Crafts LLC. Sparkle Heart is the confetti coordinator, I think is what we decided. Heidi, thank you. That is so kind. I really appreciate it. What a special treat. You didn't have to do that. It is greatly appreciated, though. So, pearls, is that what you were thinking with Godzilla? Ooh, I like that. Okay. I'm going to glue those on my birthday card. And then eventually I'm going to put some paper in here. I'm not going to make y'all sit through this. We've been here long enough. I know. But I'm going to put paper inside of my card and I'm going to journal about our live. I don't ever rewatch my own videos or lives or anything, but I might go back through this one and I probably have to mute it because I can't listen to myself, but like grab some comments from today and put it inside of this card and celebrate our birthday party here together. Okay, love it. So yeah, and then I'll put this in one of my junk journals where I record memories. Yay! Okay, this one needs a card base, and then I promise we're done. I'll show you the 4 cards, and we'll skedaddle. So let me get that on a card base. I'm going to use green again. Seriously, I might make, out of the hundreds of cards I make every year, I bet 5 or 10 don't have borders. This is really an exception for me. But I like it for today anyways. I do like it. Okay. Yeah, you can. You're right, Gloria. I love doing that. I love stacking sequins. That's how I used to hide the hole in the middle, is I'd use like a big sequin and then a little one and then maybe the tiniest little jewel or pearl in the center and kind of build them up and put my sequins in layers. Okay, really gluing this down, obviously. Okay. I think one reason I always cut mine down and make a border is because I've always struggled to get like an even card base and cover. Something is off about this one, but I think it's just my gluing that's off. That pretty much fixed it. Okay, that will work for now. Now we have officially made 4 cards. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for making my day so special, all of you. I just love you guys. Love hanging out with you. I had so much fun playing today. That's all I was doing was playing. I hope it gave you inspiration, though, to just see me play with wild abandon. We made 4 cards together, very mixed media, very experimental in ways. As far as like playing with the backgrounds, just trying to move a few things for y'all to get you a better view. These are the 4 cards. So I think we ended up with kind of too feminine, too masculine, if you even consider those things. So yeah, those 2. And I'll put these on my Instagram. And then these 2. This card is still wet. It's getting more dry down here, but where I crunched up the tissue, it's still wet. None of them have the insides done, which means they're not fully done. But there they are. So glad you like them, Froggy. So glad to be here at the party. I'm so glad you were here too, Maddie. Thanks, Heidi, and thank you for the birthday gift. So, so sweet. Oh, thanks, Flo. I hope you guys have a super special day. Y'all made my day so wonderful. I'm going to get teared up if I really tell you and try to express to you how much I love you guys and how much it means to me and how much I enjoyed getting to have a birthday party here with all of you. So thank you. I know I kind of was behind today. I have been getting better about it, but I was not better about it today. Um, so whatever. I'm sorry. For everyone who's lurking and working, hi. So glad you were here. I know the chat's not for everyone, but I want to acknowledge everyone. And for everyone who's going to come to the party later, well, thanks. Glad you clicked. Glad you joined us. So, love to you all. I hope y'all have a super awesome day. I will be back with you again on Friday, and we're going to do some more unexpected fun things. All right. Love you guys. Bye.